Back here at SeaWorld San Antonio for the first time in about a year. And just purchased my new Platinum Pass. Now in the past, you could usually just get the voucher redeemed for your pass at the kiosks. But the last 2 times I've been here and done that, it doesn't work. Late June 2022, it didn't work. And just now, it didn't work. So you gotta go to guest services. So it was real easy. Just went right off to the right. After you go through security, got me my pass printed up right there. Within seconds, had my thing printed off. Back at home, it's been freezing cold. Down here, it's shorts weather for Christmas at night. So with the Platinum Pass, we get 1 free sea lion feeding tray. But I'm about to do that. It's always fun. I pretty much completed the circuit. Did the 4 main coasters. The Texas Stingray 5 times. No lines here on Friday night. And I did the Frisbee, and I stand by it. I do think that's better than the Giga Discoveries and the Giant Discoveries. I don't know. It just seems more forceful than those. Just isn't as fast. I didn't think I would spend much time here tonight, but actually I'm over 2 hours in, but I am about to leave. It's been a long day. I need some sleep. Didn't go see any shows this time. I really miss One Ocean. The educational show they got right now, it's good to see once, but really, once you've seen it once, unless you just want to sit in the splash zone and get wet, not really a reason to see it again. One Ocean, that was worth seeing over and over. Yeah, this was nice. I'm glad I didn't just run in and out. I have 2 full days at Fiesta Texas. They do put on a better Christmas event there. Now SeaWorld's is still pretty good, but Fiesta Texas just takes it to a new level. It's the best non-Dollywood Christmas event at any amusement park. So I only have about 15 minutes to spend here. Actually, we're down to 40 minutes now. But I figured, why not? Get 1 meal and then head over to Rattler. Here it is, my #1 coaster. My favorite. Maybe not the very best, but it's still one of the best. And it is my favorite. And there is no wait. Granted, I bought the all-season Platinum Flash Pass across all 6 Flags parks, but it is so cool to see it with no wait. I'm not even gonna bother using the Flash Pass. I'll go ahead and just go up the regular line when it's like this. I'm not gonna be like those people that insist on going through the trouble of using their Flash Pass even when there's no line. The only thing is it saves you from going up these zigzags. Well, you can't beat this. When you only have 18 minutes to ride rides in a day, and you get 4 rides in a row on your #1 coaster. You can't beat that. I was not expecting that. I was hoping for 2. I got 4. Did the back row, then 3 in a row in row 11. Just stayed on the train. So I still got 2 days to spend here. This was just bonus time. Here for a full day at Fiesta Texas. The park is not open yet. That is a special group that got to get in early, not Ace. And if you do have the Diamond Pass, then this is your entrance. That is the regular entrance. Diamond gets in over here. I ran over here first thing. I'm glad I did. Got on that train just in time before it was gonna be dispatched, before it was gonna be locked. Got in the last row, and that was it. Then it broke down. Couldn't get the next train out. Fortunately, even though I was in row 8, and row 8 doesn't come all the way into the station, if the other train in front of it is stuck in the station, they were able to unlock my row and get me off. I'm keeping my imperfect record alive of fairly new Skyline roller coasters, SB&O for me, before they close forever, shortly thereafter. The one at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, that was in its first year that I was there, and it was already closed to never open again. And same deal with the one at SeaWorld San Diego, although I don't think that was its first year, I'm not sure. but it was there. It actually did open for a few months after I had left. And now here is Kid Flash. It's been open for, what, less than 2 months and is already broken. So we'll see if it ever operates again. So pizza lasagna, limited time offering. About to give it a shot. How can you go wrong? Lasagna and pizza together just sounds perfect.
Congratulations, you have all earned your ears! Sexy, haha, ding dong, and you've been moving! Thank you all so much, we couldn't have done it without you. Be sure to stick around because Tinkerbell is at 4 o'clock!
Nice sunset tonight. I saw their Christmas Carol play, a 45-minute production, and it was excellent. And of course, their nativity show, Majesty of Christmas, is always phenomenal. I went to both showings of it. Highly recommend. The last one got out at 8:40, got over here for 2 night rides to end the night on Iron Rattler. Not 2 in a row, had to get off and come around. There was enough of a crowd that you had to get off, but you were able to get right on the next train at the end of the night. The line built up at one point during the day, then they put the second train on, and that helped a lot. Only did Cliffhanger one time. I'll do it a lot more tomorrow. I like they got the pre-shows on Cliffhanger. It does add a lot to it, but that does also make it harder to get a lot of rides because you gotta sit through that pre-show. You gotta sit through that pre-show every time, or all the pre-shows, even if there's no line. Other than that, let's see, 7 on Iron Rattler. I did 4 on Poltergeist, 2 on Wonder Woman. Riding a little rough in the morning. That second ride I got seemed a lot better. Both rides were in the back row. Oh yeah, 4 on Superman early on in the day. They were running 2 trains, so I don't think it ever built up a line. And I believe I did 1 ride on pretty much everything else. I didn't do Pandemonium. I did get to ride Boomerang with the new vest restraints. That always makes every ride better. I wish B&M could put vest restraints on their old coasters that have those rock hard bars next to your head. I think there's something about it that makes it that they cannot do it for some reason, but Vekoma's, you can. I don't know why that is. It's unfortunate, because B&M's really could use it. But they worked great on the Boomerangs that got in them and Blue Hawk. I saw this group come in on school buses. I was wondering. This is pretty cool. I just got my 250th lifetime ride on Iron Rattler. I am at 10 laps today. I just got off of 4 in a row. It was actually my 7th ride. That was my 250th lifetime. So I'm at 253 now and counting. In the first hour and a half, I got those 10 rides on this, plus 2 on Cliffhanger, 2 on Goliath, which was pretty much right before the park opened. Goliath actually operates before park opening. They let us through the gates at 11:45 with the noon opening, and Goliath was operating, and the diamond pass holder entrance puts you right next to the entrance for it, so I just got on right away, rode it twice. Lines have been super short. I've been able to stay on the train a few different times. Not every time. I was able to do 2 in a row on Cliffhanger. I actually could have done more than that, but I got on the rattly train. I even switched to the middle seat for my second ride, and it was still pretty rattly. But my ride yesterday was smooth, so it must be that particular train I was on this morning. After getting my meal, I did this, Daredevil Dive. This has got to be my favorite flat ride. I love those drop towers, especially the Larson Arm drop towers. It's hard to top those, but this might. I love the hang time you get. You switch back and forth, rotating one way, then the other. Hangs you upside down for several seconds at one point. And the setting right next to Iron Rattler. That helps a lot too. Beautiful setting. I love how it raises you up in the air. Some of these actually don't go up in the air. They just stay down at the low level. And it's really cool that we get the dramatic music to go along with it and the fire effects. Just those theming elements just add a lot to this. It's not just simply the ride. The ride alone without any music or fire effects or anything would still be awesome, but that just adds to it.
And enjoy your day here at Six Flags Fiesta Texas.
8 of my 10 rides have been in the back 3 rows at least. In keeping with my tradition for December Sunday nights here at Fiesta Texas, Iron Rattler broke down right at the end. Just like last year when I was here, I went to the Majesty of Christmas show at 8:15, and when I got out at 8:40, came over to Iron Rattler and it was broke down. But the reason why that's okay today is because I rode it 24 times today, including 11 from about 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. If I would have stayed here and not gone to the Majesty of Christmas, I would not have gotten up to the 26, which is my record for one ride on a day, and that was also on Iron Rattler. The reason why I wouldn't have made it to the 26 if I stayed is because it broke down shortly after I left. So if I had stayed around trying to get to the 26, I actually might have been stuck on the train and missed the Majesty of Christmas show. So I did the right thing. I was hoping to get over here for the last 15 minutes, get 2 rides, tie the record, and leave it good with that. Although I wouldn't have minded breaking Iron Rattler's record with Iron Rattler. But that was a special day back in March of 2021. But I have a feeling something's going to come up someday where I get to more than 26 on something. But so instead, I did Cliffhanger twice in a row to end the day. That's what I did last year. Since I couldn't finish my time with Iron Rattler, I finished it with Cliffhanger. I was able to do the front row, middle seat, and then I moved to the back row. They do run 3 trains, even though they could easily get by with just 2. They tend to stack. So with those 24 rides on Iron Rattler, it joins Intimidator 305 and Storm Chaser as the only 3 rides that I've gotten at least 20 laps in a day twice. Intimidator 305, I got 24 and 20. The 24 was in 2018, and the 20 was earlier this year, 2023. And Storm Chaser, I got 22 and 20. 22 last year, 20 in 2022, and 20 this year in 2023. And Iron Rattler, 26 and 24. 26 back in March 2021, and 24 today in late 2023. But that's it from Fiesta Texas on this trip. Don't know when I'll be back, probably in June for Roller Coaster Rodeo. I'm planning on it, we'll see. But for now, on this trip, I am moving on to Kemah Boardwalk tomorrow. It's just gonna be a short stop. I'm not gonna spend the whole day there. Just want to get a couple rides on Boardwalk Bullet. But I'm doing kind of a crazy route here, going up to Kemah Boardwalk, then going to Pigeon Forge, and then going down to Florida. Kind of an awkward way to do it, but it works for the timing of everything.